Yeah, I went to film school here in Berlin, to the DFFB, German Film and Television Academy, and yeah, that's basically it. And also, I guess, by making films. And it's basically all I ever wanted to do, so there weren't really any other, um, wishes. Well, the short is called 1949, as you probably know, and it was born. Well, it's really hard to reconstruct how the idea came to me, because the script was written, I think, 4 or 5 years prior to filming, um, and I think it. Well, I know it where it was born. The idea was born in the shower, where all great ideas are born. At least mine. And I think I just had the idea for the beginning of the film, where a guy wakes up in a cellar, next to two dead bodies, and all of a sudden he finds himself being chased by other guys, and I immediately kind of imagined it in black and white, and I guess that connected it to The Third Man, which is one of my favorite films, and I knew that film came out in 1949, it was first released in 1949, and then also 1949 is the founding year of the, it's called the Federal Republic of Germany. Yeah, so I guess all those things came together, and I thought it would be nice to maybe do a mystery, do a thriller, a genre film, and also do it in the style of the films of the era. Do it in black and white, do it as a film noir, and then also have, the political subtext of the time and of the years prior to that. We applied for money. Got money from the. It's called BKM. It's basically the state secretary of culture in Germany. They gave us money, and but, wasn't nearly enough. So I put in. Actually a lot of money of my own money, which I earned as a screenwriter, working on assignments. And also, we decided to make it the film was produced by Weidemann Brothers, a company based here in Kreuzberg and also in Cologne. And we decided to co-produce it with the DFFB, the film school we all went to. Yeah, so then we could use, their equipment and, do the whole post-production there. We shot it on 35 millimeter. We talked about whether we wanted to shoot it on film or digital, and became very clear very fast that we wanted to shoot it on film, because of the structures and the grain and everything, not to make it look old-timey or whatever you want to call it, but to also to have that workflow of film, which is slower, where you can't do take after take after take, where you have to reload the camera, and where everybody has to concentrate, because once the camera rolls, the money starts going through the camera as well. Yeah, we shot on 35 millimeter 2 perf, which is to save film. The crew are mostly people in the head office of the most important departments were basically people I knew, I'd worked with before. Some of them from film school, from the DFFB. Others I didn't know, I got to know them. Yeah, but basically through friends but they were filmmakers, so and yeah, we know their work and so on. And the actors, I basically, well, one of the actors I already knew, or sort of knew, or had wanted to work with him the year before we shot 1949. That didn't work out. So, but I called him for this also, and yeah, he was free this time. And the others were basically contacted through their agencies, and they responded very well and wanted to do it. Everyone did it for free. I'm very grateful to everyone for doing it for free and for doing it in general. Yeah, that's basically it. Well, I first heard about Shorcutz, I guess, at the beginning of the year, where because some friends of mine were awarded at the year-end awards Shorcutz does every year, I suppose. Yeah, that's where I first heard about it. It's played a couple of festivals. It was, for example, was in competition for the Max Ophüls Prize this January or February, I don't know. And yeah, I think it's still playing festivals in Germany and internationally. So I think that's still going. There's an agency. Meanwhile, there's an agency who takes care of that. And they send the film to festivals. We've been trying to get a feature film off the ground for almost a year. We've been trying to finance that, but it's really, really difficult. Probably in general, but I think especially for this kind of project, which is a bit, I think a bit different from what first-time directors usually get to make in Germany, I suppose. Not because they don't want to, but because the system and the structures only mostly allow only a certain type of film. And yeah, we talked to some bigger companies. We had a lot of interest, but nobody really wanted to go the whole way so far. So we're still trying to do that. But until we get that done, I think we're going to try to shoot another short film maybe this summer. I'm trying to do this feature film also, probably this short film with the same company that I've done 1949 with, Weidemann Brothers.